Good morning, everybody. It's fucking Black Friday, and I'm getting ready to go to work. Yes, I'm chilling in my car with my mask on right now because it is freezing ass cold, and I'm trying to let my car warm up for a few minutes before I start driving and take my mask and shit off. It is fucking cold. It is super cold. And I'm shitty. I don't want to go work today, but I kind of need to. One, I need the money, and two, like, I haven't been able to work the last couple of days because I decided to slice this thumb. I got tape on my glove. I decided to slice this thumb and, like, the tip of my thumb, like, in half, like, about an eighth of an inch. I said a quarter of an inch the other day, but it's more like an eighth of an inch. Like, I was freaking not thinking. But I didn't do my post on Tuesday because I was super swamped with work, and then I did my finger on Tuesday also, so I had to go to the hospital and spend a few hours there getting that checked out and, like, glued up and everything because I was worried about it possibly popping open, you know, while I'm working or something, and, like, getting blood on shit at work, and that's just the last thing I need, you know what I mean? So it's been a pretty eventful week. And then obviously I didn't go live last night because of it being Thanksgiving yesterday. We were on the road on the way home because we had went to go visit my aunt and uncle, and they live 3 hours away, so that was, like, super fun. Just making that drive there and back and everything, and, like, yeah, that was fun. A fucking neighbor looking at me. My neighbors get on my nerves sometimes. They're all nosy and shit. I mean, sometimes that's okay, but sometimes it's not, you know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, it's okay if you're being nosy, like, about who's there, who's supposed to be there, or whatever. But, like, what are you worried what I'm sitting in my car for? Sitting in my car trying to let it warm up, doofus. Worry about yourself. No, I don't know. Those are some of the neighbors, though, that kind of, I don't know, I'm iffy about those ones. Like, they hang out with the ones that I don't get along with, so I don't tend to, you know what I mean? Like, y'all know how that is. If they're friends with your enemies, they ain't your friends. I guess. Well, I wouldn't really say my neighbors are my enemies, but you know what I mean? We don't get along. I don't really, yeah, they're not. So anyway, I had stuff I wanted to talk about, and I'm spacing on it again a little bit. Like, I know, next week, I thought I was going to be doing the job training for that other job, but the lady has not gotten back with me yet. From what I heard, they were off most of the week last week for Thanksgiving, so that's probably why. So, like, that sucks that I'm going to have that put off for, like, a whole nother week, because I really want to get that stuff done. For one, I'm getting paid to do it, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I need the money. Like, that's the whole point behind the second job, is because I need the money, you know? And two, because, like, I'm going to be so swamped whatever week I end up doing it, because of still doing, you know, because of me still having all this holiday stuff for work that I'm working on. That's why I'm trying to get as much of it done before I start that job training as I can. And, like, I can still see my breath. Oh, the car is warming up now. Oh, here comes Chubbis with the big gun. What are you doing? My kid's so goofy. They have, like, some of those giant Nerf guns, and he's, like, lugging this Nerf gun that's damn near as big as he is around the neighborhood. What are you doing?
I'm taking this back from my house back to our house. And I
Oh, well, I'm going to work. I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right, love you. Bye. Be good. So, anyway, I think I'm good. I think the car, yeah, the car's warmed up. Okay, I can take my mask off. Still see my breath a little bit though, but yeah, I'm heading into work right now. This might end up being another 2-part video where I do one part now and then another part later on when I'm done, like on my way home from work, because I don't know, this week's been nuts, and I don't know, I've had a lot going on, like, and I don't know, I'm feeling more depressed lately than I was, and I don't know if it's because of what holidays it is, because like this time of year is a little bit rough on me, like with like November is a fucked up month kind of, because like my oldest 2 kids' birthdays are this month, and then like literally the same day as my oldest son's birthday is the same day that my grandpa died, and like I was super close to my grandpa was like more like my dad, because he was, you know, my father. I'm not gonna say my dad, my father's dad, and like my father wasn't around, but he was, like, you know what I'm saying, like I remember being little and like as far back as I can remember going to spend weekends with my grandma and grandpa, you know, my father's parents, you know, and so we were really close, so that's like really tough. And like my grandma, my dad, his mom, not my father, my dad, his mom also died in November, right around Thanksgiving. So like, yeah, Thanksgiving's a little bit, and some years I'm okay with it, some years I'm not okay, and this year seems like one of the years that I'm just maybe not as okay with it as other years. Like it's just been, I've been feeling really rough, like, I don't know, like down, sad, blue, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like I'm still trying to pull myself out of all my funky shit from before, like feeling, you know, and it makes it hard when I'm constantly finding out new information about stuff that he did behind my back while we were together, but also like just stuff that, like I was saying before, like he just turned out to be so much worse of a person than what I thought he actually was. And so it like makes me question, you know, my decisions I'm making now, the things I'm doing now, like the person I'm dating now, just so many fucking things it makes me question now, knowing all the shit that I know, which fucking sucks. And like I don't know, like I am trying really hard to not like think about those things, and like not let it affect what I have going on now, but it still kind of does a little bit, because like I don't know, he doesn't really do things or say anything like really that is like my ex at all, but it's still always like back there, like, oh, he could be hiding things, he could be doing this, he could be doing that, you don't know, you know what I'm saying? And like I don't know, it's fucking, it's annoying. And then like I don't know, last night my kid was messing around on my phone and sent some messages, like not not, it wasn't even really messages. It was just like dumb shit. Like, my kid don't even know how to spell, so it wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? And like, I deleted it, and like, I don't know, now I think he's upset with me because he probably thinks something else. I don't fucking know. But then again, it is the day after Thanksgiving, and I don't know if he had to work or not. I don't. He could be spending time with his kid. He could be spending time with his family still. He's, you know what I'm saying? There's like a million fucking reasons why he could just be not responding back or acting like short or whatever. Because he's just like, what the fuck did you delete? And like, well, not exactly like that, but you know what I'm saying, pretty much. And so I was just like, you know, my kid was fucking around on my phone, like, calm down, like, it's not a big deal. But I don't know, he hasn't even looked at my message, so whatever. Like, it's stupid, and it better not turn into like some kind of a fucking argument, or you know what I mean, like, that would be really dumb. I don't think it will, but you know what I mean, like, I don't know. And I think he, like, I don't know, he was saying something the other day about like I was being weird, and I'm not being weird. It's not that I'm being weird, I'm not trying to be weird or whatever, like he was saying. I just kind of like still really have my guard up about like fucking literally everything. So I don't know, I guess that makes me being weird. It is what it is. I mean, if it makes me being weird, then it makes me being weird, and I gotta be weird. I can't help it. You know, after everything that my ex did to me, I gotta be like that. I gotta be weird. I gotta fucking, I don't know, question everything. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, like, question everything. And I don't know. It's not, he really hasn't done anything like wrong or bad, or like, you know, it's me. It's all fucking me. It's me. And I gotta constantly be, you know, telling myself like, look, like, you haven't talked to that person or dealt with that person like that in like a year. Like, not everybody's like that. I know that not everybody's like that. But right now it's still fucking with me. And that's why I was telling this dude like that I wasn't feeling like I was really like ready for a relationship or anything when we started talking. Because I still doubt myself. I still doubt everyone around me. Like, and whether they even give me any reason to or not, I do. And that's fucking baggage from my past that I still need to deal with. Like, I don't know, I really, this year, I have accomplished a lot, like, as far as, like, all those cases I ended up getting because of my ex. Like, I fucking finished the probation for that shit, got all that shit, you know, taken care of, closed out, expunged from my record. You know, like, I'm getting back to where I've got steady income again, because he, like, fucking, you know, like, he made everything difficult. He just, everything, you know, like, he made working difficult. He made paying my, he just made everything in my life hard. Literally everything in my life was made harder by him. And like, I see now, like, the manipulations and shit, like, not only from therapy, but like from me like doing my own research and reading up on shit, because I I've taken psychology classes and shit. Like, it's not hard to spot somebody when they're being narcissistic and shit like that. And like, so I've done, my own little like research and looked up things and read up on things, and like patterns that I saw in that relationship that like, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, his way of thinking was super fucked up, and like, so that's constantly like, I'm constantly watching for like any signs that people think in a similar way to like what he does, like, you know what I mean? Because I noticed that there were certain behaviors that he did a lot that my ex-husband did a lot too. And those are definitely like types of people that I don't want to be dealing with anymore. Like friendship, relationship, any type of, you know what I mean? Like, those are not the type of people I want in my life at all. So it's, I'm constantly questioning like everything, and like, I don't know, I started talking to the one girl that he cheated on me with, the one that was my friend for like 20 years, like my ex-best friend. I've talked to her a couple of times, like nothing like major, just like civil kind of short. We talked about that situation with him a little bit and what he did to me, and like after she left and everything. Now she's saying that it didn't happen. Before, she was saying it did. Like, the whole thing, I don't know, like, there were details that were told to me by both of them at certain points in time that I believe it happened. And things that were said also while she was drinking that I believe it happened. I believe she's probably sorry about it. She probably does regret it, and maybe that's why now she's saying that it didn't happen. People do that sometimes. Will do something and then they regret it and then will deny it. I mean, and I've seen her do that before with other situations, like situations where I literally saw her do the thing and then she will try to say, no, I didn't. It's like, maybe you're blocking it out. Maybe your medication has caused you to forget about it, because she is on some major mental medications and stuff. Like, I'm not saying anything bad about her there, like, ever. Like I said, that was one of my best friends for the longest time. She'd been through some things, like, that's gonna fuck you up. But so I don't. Yeah, that's beside the point. The point is I don't know what, but that's just my gut feeling. My gut feeling when I fucking woke up the next morning was that something had happened while I was fucking passed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just knew. So, whatever. Like I said, at this point, it is what it is. It's in the past. I do believe that she does regret it, and that's why she's saying that it didn't happen now. I know he didn't regret it. Like, he made that very fucking clear that he didn't regret it. Like, so, whatever. I don't care. Like, it's not as if I plan on ever having a close relationship like that with her again, because I wouldn't. I would never let her that close again, because that's not the only time that she's done things that have broken my trust. So you know what I'm saying, I gave her more chances than I should have as far as that goes. So she can be in my life at a distance, but she won't ever be up close like that again. That just won't happen. Damn, my fucking car is running like shit. Ooh. So, and then my Twitter got fucked with the other day, and that same day, like a couple hours before my Twitter popped up saying that my Twitter might have been hacked or some bullshit like that. I don't know, it made me change my password and all that shit. Fucking my dipshit ex had decided to try to call me. And yeah. That's frustrating too. Like, he's blocked. He should, like, I even put a block on blocked calls. Like, when people block their number before they called, because he figured out he could do that he could get around, like, that he could get around me having his phone number blocked by blocking his phone number. So I even put a block on restricted calls, so that if somebody calls me from a blocked number, you know what I mean? So, like, he cannot call me at all, and he still tries. Like, honestly, it would never happen. I would never go back to that. My life is literally 1,000 times better since he's been out of it. Like, the person I'm dating is, like, way better. Like, just fuck. Everything's better without his stupid ass in my life. So, fuck. Yeah. I'm about to pull up at work. So, yeah, that's not ever gonna happen. I don't want to change my number, but I might have to, because also, like, oh my god, that's why I don't like giving people my fucking phone number right here, because somebody gets, you know what I'm saying, you start talking to somebody through whatever app or social media or whatever, and then you give them your phone number and they want to start fucking calling you and harassing you. So this dude that I've known, I don't remember if I've talked about him on my videos on here or not yet, but, like, I've known the dude since I was, like, 11, okay? He is a fucking dumbass idiot, but anyway, he sent me a friend request on Facebook a few weeks ago, and, like, I accepted it because, like I said, we've known each other since we were kids. We grew up in the same neighborhood, and we started chatting. He flirted with me a little bit, whatever. I kind of just, like, Actually, I'm gonna leave my car running for a minute. I gotta figure out what the fuck is making my car eat up so much gas now. I just did a tune-up on it. There's no way I should need to get a tune-up. Oh, my dad said something about getting the fuel filter thing. That might be what I need to do. Anyway, so we had made plans to hang out and for me to, like, spend the night at his place because it's out of town for me. It's like a 2-hour drive. Like, I was gonna be in town anyway. Like, I was helping him with some stuff. Like, I'm not gonna go all into detail about it, but basically I was trying to be a nice person and help somebody who is now handicapped try to get services set up because he was having issues getting those services set up. Okay, so I spent the night, nothing happened, and he was big mad that nothing happened. And basically tried to treat me like I was a desperate fucking whore who needed, affirmation from his stupid fucking ass when, one, he's not that attractive, and two, he's fucking crippled now and his dick don't barely work right. Like, what the fuck would, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I told him at that point in time when he said the shit to me about, oh, well, it's not like I really want to fuck you, you'll do. Like, he told me that I was conceited and a narcissist and all this other shit when I called him out because he blocked me. Like, when I left his house, or his apartment, I mean, I had left my black sweater thing that I had been wearing. I had forgot it. And when I went to message him to say, hey, I'm going to come back through and grab my sweater next time I'm in town, he had blocked me. So I'm like, why the fuck would he block me? Like, everything was cool. Like, we had hung out the night before. We caught up. We drank a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I, like, showed him, gave him the thing, like, the handbook thing that I was trying to show him that, like, had all the list of the services he was supposed to be getting and shit like that. Like, I was genuinely trying to be a nice person and help this guy. And when I said, like, is that, like, what's the problem? Like, I can't understand why you would block me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do anything wrong. And I was like, well, did you block me because I didn't fuck you last night? Like, is that why you blocked me? Because he had blocked me on Facebook, but he did not block me on Snapchat. And, he had not blocked me. Or no, he had blocked me on his phone, but he hadn't blocked me on Snapchat. So I had messaged him on Snapchat. Well, then he fucking ignored it on Snapchat, so I got on my other Facebook, and I messaged him on my other Facebook. And he was like, then he's trying to accuse me of making another Facebook just to contact him. And it's like, bro, I have four Facebooks. I've had 4 Facebooks for a while. What the fuck would what? Hold on. You are so much of a narcissist that you think that I went and made a whole other Facebook to contact you? Bro, you're fucking smoking crack. Like, I'm sorry, you can get on Facebook and message any one of our mutual. As a matter of fact, message your baby mama and ask your baby mama how many Facebooks she has me on, how many of those Facebooks she has me on, and how long she's had me on them, motherfucker. Ain't nobody starting no new Facebook just to contact you. It's just like, what? But you had the nerve to call me a conceited narcissist. Like, what? Okay. So then this was, so like at that point in time I had blocked him, and this was like right around the time that me and the guy I'm dating now like started like hanging out and stuff. Alright, I'll have to do that when I get in the store and get on the store's Wi-Fi. But this dude, what he's talking about, like I said, fucking people starting new accounts on apps and this and that just to contact him. Guess what he did? He went and downloaded one of those fucking apps, a texting call free, one of those type of apps, and called me from it. And I'm like, literally right off the bat, I'm like, what do you want, Barry? What the fuck you want? Why are you calling me? Oh, you're still mad? Bro, I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm still mad, because I really ain't got nothing to be mad about. I just don't want anything to do with you. Like, you were an asshole. I was trying to be nice and help you. You were a fucking asshole, and then you wanted to try to act like I was the fucking jerk, and like you know what I'm saying? Like, you're the asshole in this situation, basically. So then he gets all mad because I wouldn't listen to him. I don't want to hear you. Like, why are you on my phone? Get off my phone. Like, why are you playing games on my phone? Like, we're in fucking junior high. Like, you're immature. That's why I blocked you. Because you're childish as fuck, you're immature, and you're not somebody I want to deal with. I was trying to help you. You got mad because you didn't get any pussy. And then you got even more mad when you got called out on it. Sorry. Ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So he hung up. So I blocked that number, but yeah. We'll see if he tries his shit again in a few weeks. Like that's what I'm, like, the whole point I'm getting to is, that's why I don't give out my phone number. That's why, like I was telling the guy I'm seeing now, like when we first started talking, like I was like, I'll give you my Snapchat and like we can talk on there for a little while. And then when it got to the point where like I sometimes will go like days or a week without getting on my Snapchat if I'm super busy or something. And so I had told him that, I'm like, sometime, so he was like, well, maybe you should give me your number. So I did give him my number. But, like, normally I don't. And that shit like that right there, like, what this dude did, that's why I don't like giving out my phone number. Because now it's like, okay, like, how many times are you going to do that? Like, you can keep doing that? Like, the fuck, dude? Like, I don't want to have to deal with somebody fucking constantly bugging and harassing me, after I block them. So, anyway, I am gonna go into work, and I'm gonna try. There was a couple other things I wanted to talk about and say something about, and I'm gonna try to remember them while I'm working. It's gonna be busy as fuck Black Friday, but hey, fuck it, money's money. All right, have a good day, everybody.